Time for baseball of the AAA variety as the show brings you coverage from the International League. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Norfolk Tides and the Louisville Bats. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Vance Worley, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy is a real good two-seam fastball, and you'll know if it's good because he'll have good run and sinking action to his arm side. He'll throw it to all 4 quadrants of the plate, and he needs that pitch to be effective in this game here today.
Striding in, Will Marquez. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Will Marquez.
The 1-2. Now, attempt here. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors. So striding forward now, number 26. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Rickards under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the visitors are like.
Stepping in, number 26. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. McCormick stands at second with 2 gone. Back up the middle. Sardinius has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. One hit, one left. 3 innings complete. The Tide's out in front, 3-1. Now at the plate, number 26. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Hit in the air down the right field line. Heading after it is Rickard, but this will land out there just foul. Set to deliver the 0-1. Right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip this one onto first as he works his way out of the jam, and the inning is over. Digging in once again, Roger Cardenas earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. To first, right to him, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in, the switch hitter, Luis Sardinas. He singled his last time up.
Luis Sardinas.
Here now the 2-2. First baseline. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Ready for another chance, number 26. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. First pitch of the at-bat. Slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the 9th, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Norfolk Tides led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Joaquin Vargas gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Norfolk Tides and the Louisville Bats. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Brendan Finnegan, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Leading off for Louisville.
Digging in, number 26, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air down the right field line. Rickard is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And one of the main backbones for them out on the field today is the guy behind the dish. He controls the entire flow of the game, manipulates a pitching staff, gets them through the game, and not only that, completely shuts down a running game.
Stepping into the box, number 26. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. First offering on its way. Back up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from 3rd crosses the plate. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Dero. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
And as a pitcher, that's always tough. Looked like he got a bad break on some of those calls, but he's got to learn that sometimes the calls don't go your way, and you've just got to move on. That's something that young pitchers can have a hard time with, though.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Brett Ruth, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Count now a ball and a strike. Swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 1 run here on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 left. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Tide's out in front, 2-1. Digging in and looking for more, number 26. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Rickard has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. So coming to the plate, number 26. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation, and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Just what the doctor. Now to the plate, Richard MacArthur.
Now batting. Catcher, Richard MacArthur.
The 0-1. Hit back up the middle. Reined in. There's 1 on to first as they get the double play to get him. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 26. He was a double play victim last time around. Hard on the ground towards short. And there are 2 away now. Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
Yeah, Matty, he definitely led the way. You'll see there, he turned in a 4-hit performance, and that definitely keyed his guys to victory.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Matt Macias gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
3 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 13 men on.
It looks like we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll come on with the runner at first, and 2 gone in the inning.
Now batting, number 26.
Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. They'll start things here at 316. 3 homers and 16 RBIs. Here's the 0-1. Liner towards second. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
And that fires me up right there. What a clutch AB, a 2-out single to get the tying run to the plate. That's all you can ask for.
The batter, right fielder, Paul Gallego.
Chopped weakly to the left. A bare-handed pickup. Oh, but he beats it out.
Now batting, shortstop, Sean Castaneda.
Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. He makes the catch, and they have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Danny St. Odd gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com. AAA baseball for you now on the show as we present coverage from the International League. Today, it's the 2nd of this 3-game series between the Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs and the Louisville Bats. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Zach Eflin, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Digging in now, Rodney Brisbois, and he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks as the numbers there tell you the whole story. On it's Taylor made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. At the plate, number 26. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. First delivery to him on the way. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Ortiz going back on it, and this one is gone. A home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. 4th home run here in the early going. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, when you groove the first pitch a strike, these hitters are going to make you pay. Something tells me I don't have to tell the guy on the mound that anymore. That hurts.
Riding in once again, Sid Alfonso. He reached on a single in his first try.
Alfonso.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings. Riding into the box, number 26. He set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the fourth. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Chopped weakly to the left. The second for one, but no real shot at two as he's safe easily at first. Digging in to try it again, Sid Alfonso.
Right fielder, Sid Alfonso.
The 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and that's through for a hit. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. What kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
And they'll nail him at the plate as he's tagged out. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. Louisville's out in front here, 3-1. Number 26 will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit out towards second. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Well, these days don't happen often. You better dig yourself when you get 3 knocks in a big league Wago.
It's hard to have 3 hits in one day, but boy, this guy is off to a great start in this.
Ready now, Kike Hernandez. He reached on a fielder's choice previously.
Kike Hernandez.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ortiz giving chase. 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Rod McCormick. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We're through 6 full. The Bats lead it 3-1.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. The Louisville Bats led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Zach Eflin earns the win, his second. Eric Warren strikes out the side to record the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Our final line score, first for the victorious Bats. 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Iron Fist, 1 run on 9.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Today it's the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs and the Louisville Bats. It's baseball It's the show, and it comes your way next. Ariel Hernandez gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. So, guys, our visitors, as they take the field following a scoreless top half. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, I think if you would have asked the manager of this team, first 5 games of this road trip.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to... Stepping in, number 26. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
26.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Montoya on at first. Nobody out. Seared down the first baseline. And this will work as a sacrifice as they get the out at first, but the runner moves into scoring position at second base. Ready for another shot now, number 26. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. He's set, and the pitch. Grounded to short. Scooped up. There's one. On to Reynolds, and it's a double play. Standing in, Danny Ortiz, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. It up the first baseline. He'll come to the plate with it, and he is out at the plate. Trying to extend the lead to 2. Instead, he's cut down, and the inning is over. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Stepping up now, number 26. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. Hit the other way out toward right field. Alfonso is in pursuit, and the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. Now at the plate, number 26. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different.
A player is encouraged to continue to refine a skill essential to his game.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Huey Haubrick gets the call for game one of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Guys, we take a look at the home nine as they take the field tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Into the box now, Felipe Rodriguez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Felipe Rodriguez.
Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. Montoya is there to put it away for out number 1.
Good contact to start.
Now batting, number 26. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Rice up the middle. And, oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Mora on the move. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And they are on the board. It's a sac fly and an RBI to make this a 3-1 game now. That'll bring in Phillip Ervin. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. James has it in his tracks. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Into the box now, Kike Hernandez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Hernandez.
Push softly over toward the right side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So 1 run, 1 hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Heath James. He singled his last time up.
James.
The 1-2. Popped him up. Number 26 has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in, number 26. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Fry sprinting after it. He can't get to it. This one's down. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 3-2 contest.
He was not messing around in that at-bat, looking for a first pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and drive in a run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
Ready once again, Brett Ruth, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Velasco takes it in, and that's the second out. Now at the plate, Phillip Ervin, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. This is skied into short left center. Rice will put this one away, and the side is retired. So a run on 2 hits, no errors. So a big moment here, and standing in, number 26. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Ground ball sent back up the middle to second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Striding in to start the ninth, Elliott Rice, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Ground ball right side. Ruth ranges to his left, and a good throw gets him one gone.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind at the top of the ninth. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Louisville Bats came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Matt Macias earns his third win of the year in relief. Eric Warren records the save. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Louisville Bats and the Toledo Mud Hens. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Scott Rosales, the Colombian native, gets the call to start this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
First baseman, number
Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 26. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. First pitch of the at bat. This is in the air to right. Moving under it, Romero, and that retires the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Digging in for his second at bat, number 26. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
26.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. James going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Stepping up to the plate, number 26. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
First offering on its way. No balls and a strike to count. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Line drive to left. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. The relay, and he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning. Coming to the plate now, Alvin Aquino. He flew out in his last at bat.
Alvin Aquino.
Good lead off a second there. Now the back up the middle, backhanded. What a flip for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Acrobatics that time to the bag to get this double play started. More from the show. Saturday baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Now in the box, number 26. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Sliders in for a strike. Hit sharply toward the right side. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. The relay and a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
That was a great job of driving that ball extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Abraham Almonte. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single. Standing in, Brett Ruth. He singled his last time up.
Second baseman, Brett Ruth.
Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, as it's now a 4-1 ball game.
Wow, not every call is going to go your way. And there are some pitchers that pitchers think are pitchers' pitches, and you don't get that, and it puts you in a bad spot. And you could tell that it affected him. He was fuming, and he really wanted that last pitch. And the result, he lost focus and made another bad pitch.
At the plate, number 26. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Striding forward now is the DH, Abraham Almonte. And with every base occupied, a big hit here could really put this one out of reach. Hit hard to third. He's right there. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. On now to the bottom of inning number 9.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
5-2 the final score tonight. The Bats crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Eric Workman claims the win out of the pen, his first. Eric Warren earns the save out of the bullpen, his 5th of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score, first for the victorious Bats. 5 runs on 11 hits, 1 error, and 13 runners left on base. For the Mud Hens, 2 runs on 11 hits.
Time for baseball of the AAA variety as the show brings you coverage from the International League. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Louisville Bats and the Toledo Mud Hens. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. 2 of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Andreas Pineda will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad. And recently, he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup. Digging in, number 26. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Dunlap is after it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Okay, here's the defense for the home.
In now, Heath James. He reached on a single in his first try.
Heath James.
Down. Stop. It's there, and he's out. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Settling in now, number 26 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Squared that one up just a little late. Here comes the 0-1. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Into the box, Rod McCormick. He singled his last time up.
Rod McCormick.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Mora giving chase. 2 down. So stepping in, Brett Ruth.
The batter, number 1. Second baseman, Brett Ruth.
The 1-1 home. Fly ball into straightaway left. Mora waits on it, and that retires the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Number 26. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Now at the plate, number 26. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So the 2-out hit keeps the top of the 8th inning extended.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
So digging in now, Rod McCormick. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Home half of the 8th straight ahead.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
5-2 the final today. The Toledo Mud Hens. Game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Pedro Cora will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
So striding in, Phillip Ervin. And the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Runners on the move for second. Swinging a ground ball to third. While the throw pulls him off the bag.
And that play is indicative of how their entire season has gone so far. They make the routine plays difficult, and if there's a tough play, they really struggle with it. They need to tighten up their fundamentals so they can get back on track.
Striding in, Kike Hernandez. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Popped high in the air. Moran is under it. And the inning is over. So one run here on 2 hits, with the big blow being the home run. 1 error in the inning and 2 men left on base. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. So here's the cleanup hitter, number 26. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is line to left. Luplow will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 error in the inning, but it doesn't hurt him. We'll head now to the home half of inning number. At the plate, number 26. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Lined hard toward right center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. The relay throw won't get him.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher, when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning to this season.
Here's the 2-2. Grounded to first. 1 there, but they will not get them both as he beats out the back end and drives home the run from third.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning 2 on the high chopper. They only get 1, and that allows the runner.
Stepping in, Alex Mendoza. He flew out in his last at-bat. Sanchez is off first with 2 away. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits. 1. Now at the plate, number 26. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2.
Right there. Hit that ball hard.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
That'll bring in Phillip Ervin.
Left fielder.
First and second here with nobody out. A bullet to first base. And they'll take it to the bag for the out, and there's your unassisted double play.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure's off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Louisville came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Jared Hughes gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Eric Warren closes the door for the save, his 6th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score, first for the victorious Bats. 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For Indianapolis, 2 runs, 7 hits, 2 errors. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 51 minutes.
AAA baseball for you now on the show as we present coverage from the International League. Today, getaway day here in this 3-game series between the Louisville Bats and Nick Turley, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Number 26.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Reyes, the runner at first with 2 gone. One and one the count now. Dan Dero, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty V, it hasn't been a very good homestand. And Dero, through the first 5 games of this set, 1 and 4, that's not going to get it done at this level.
Yeah, and have lost in a variety of ways, whether it be on some bad pitching, some mistakes in the middle of the zone, untimely defense, not swinging the bats well. They have to find a way to get this win today.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Line towards center field. Russo is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Ready for another chance. Number 26. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Russo is underneath this one. 2 gone. So striding forward now, Jordan Luplow. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Luplow.
The 2-2. Hit out towards second. Oh, what a stop on the slide. On to first, and they get them both. Digging in, number 26. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 0-1 the count. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Leathersich was born in Massachusetts. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a curve, and a changeup. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Stays alive, still 0-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, As a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Whiters moves over, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in once again, number 26. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Looking to minimize the damage here. High in the air out to center field. Russo is going to get there, and that's the 3rd out. So 1 run on 2 hits, no error. Stepping into the box, Jose Osuna. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. To the right side. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. Leadoff hitters aboard, and that means the tying run will come forward here in the late innings. Stepping into the box, James Whiters. He singled his last time up.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. Bloop it, and he hit a missile, bring the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the 1st out.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
4-2 the final score today. The Bats took the lead in the 2nd. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the first of this four-game weekend set between the Charlotte Knights and the Louisville Bats. It's baseball. Brendan Finnegan, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout-to-walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
He's set, and the pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. And inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Now to the plate, number 26. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. From the stretch. Hit hard to short. Played on the backhand. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
You know, Dero, there's a school of thought that says, hey, never dive into first base, but that dive just bought himself a base hit.
Yeah, I didn't go to that school, Dan. I was known for diving into first base. I'll tell you what, they'll say all the right things like, oh, the ball beats you there. You get there faster if you run instead of dive. When you smell a knock, it's tough not to just want to dive at that bag like a chocolate donut.
Digging in now, Rod McCormick. He reached on a single in his first try.
McCormick.
The 2-2. Pitch popped up. Vincent over to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's 1 run on 2 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. 3 innings complete. The Bats lead it 1-0. So coming to the plate, number 26. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit high and deep to right center. Engel is in pursuit. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second. At the plate, number 26. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Garcia is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. The Bats used a 3-run 7th to help propel them to the win. Matt Macias wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Eric Warren hammers down the save, his 8th of the season. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score, first for the victorious Bats.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight it's the 3rd of this. Zach Eflin, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. Striding into the box, number 26. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special. Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. 1-1. There's a fastball that misses.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
The 2-1 home. Taken on the outside corner for strike 2.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
Ready with the 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Kike Hernandez would be next. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Kike Hernandez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Hit weakly back to the mound.
On the bag.
Throw in time, so a good pitch there gets him out of the bases loaded jam. Ready now, Charlie Tilson. No score here as we play inning number 2. To the right. Fielded cleanly. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Striding in once again, number 26. He singled his last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Smoke toward third. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, digging in to try it again, Jim Arthur. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Arthur.
On down the line. And that's by him down the line in right field toward the corner. He pulls into third safely as a run will score on the play as well. So much of this game is situational hitting. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 26. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here comes the first pitch. A shot down the first baseline. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 5-1 ball game.
Hey, we're in the middle of this one already, D-Row. They finally score a run, and they've had a tough time scoring some runs.
Yeah, after taking it on the chin yesterday, it's nice to finally break through. Maybe this gives the offense the confidence it needs.
Stepping in, Brett Ruth. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Brett Ruth.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Now a move over to first. Runner back safely. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Here's the 1-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Coming to the plate now, Kike Hernandez. He went down on strikes last time up. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 7th inning coming up. The Knights lead it 5-1. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Jason Eagle, 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple.
Eagle.
Bounce to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first. Digging in and looking for more, number 26. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Well hit to right, but foul. 2 out, nobody on. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and gone right down the line the other way. Wow. A solo shot down the line in right. Home run number 5 on the year, but they still face a 7-run deficit.
Well, some people would say this homer is wasted because they're down so big tonight, but I'm not one of them. I think anything you can build on and take into the next game is valuable, and at least they're still battling.
Standing in, Chad Duarte. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Duarte.
Comes set with the 0-1. Weekly to the left. Scooped up to second for 1. And a good save at first on the offline throw, but they just get 1.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
9-3 the final tally here in this one. Charlotte took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Tyler Danish earns the win, his 2nd. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew. Game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Charlotte Knights and the Louisville Bats. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Ariel Hernandez gets handed the ball for the 4th and final game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, one of the strengths of this guy is handling right-handed hitters. Right-handers coming into this game are hitting under 250 against this guy, so he's doing a lot of things right when the right-handers step into the batter's box.
He's set and the pitch. High in the air and deep to left center field. Delmonico ranging back. Gone! So a 3-run shot to left center. 6th home run on the season for him, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Stepping up now, number 26. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Come on,
hit hard on the ground to
it out.
second. Vincent gloves it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Now at the plate, Nicky Delmonico. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. The 1-2. On the ground to short. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to first, the double play.
Gotta love that out of.
Into the box now, number 26. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Come
and
on,
a fastball swung on and hit to second. And there's out number 2. Ready for another shot now, Jim Arthur, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Third baseline, scooped up on the backhand. There's one on to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Into the box now, number 26. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Starting to run out.
Man, when you're leading by 6 runs, you can't let that slip away. They were thinking about this.